I'm Lucy Edwards, Director of Client Success at VHT Studios, and today my guest is Christian Martinez with Compass.
Thank you for having me today. Yes, my name is Christian Martinez. I am the Regional President for Compass, overseeing the southeastern part of the United States, which basically encompasses all of our operations in the state of Florida and Georgia.
I would like to talk about the brand today. Compass brand is amazing, and we work with Compass as VHT Studios in New York and in Chicago and in other areas, and you are so consistent. Even your appearance, your headshots, your advertisement material, it's always high quality and again consistent.
Yes, it absolutely is a consistent, sleek brand. I think the brand conveys a lot of the attributes that we think are important at Compass, which are really based around these entrepreneurial principles that we have. But a lot of what we also try to convey with the brand is the value of technology and how important that is on real estate. And I think from a pure brand perspective, over the years, the company has done a great job of really building those brand attributes that convey consistency, convey the value of technology, efficiency, if you will.
Marketing strategy is so important for your agents, and especially in what happened in 2020 and now welcoming 2021, and everyone is so ready to work and they are well educated. But marketing strategy is important at any times. How do your agents leverage the brand in their marketing?
Yeah, absolutely. So, the Compass brand is an important part of the equation and the strategy behind how you employ that in your marketing strategies as well. But obviously another important piece of the whole equation is the agent's brand. And we try to basically align the Compass brand with the agent's brand and try to highlight the importance of both as part of the marketing strategy. So each agent is really tasked with not only showing the best of the Compass brand and the attributes associated with that, but also really up-leveling and bringing to light the attributes of their own brand. Mm-hmm. So we do that through not only marketing strategy, but business planning and making sure that at every touch point of our agents' interactions with our customers, that the attributes of both the Compass brand as well as their own personal brand are highlighted.
Education is so important. And again, looking back in 2020, a lot of agents had to go through additional trainings, understand new directions, not just invest financially as a company or as an agent themselves in, for example, 3D tours, but also understand how to utilize them, how to make that positive and smooth experience for their buyers and sellers. What does Compass do for their agents with education?
Yeah, so education is really a foundational element of everything that we do as part of the Compass platform. We have a lot of different online tools that all of our agents, as they onboard, are encouraged to utilize on an ongoing basis to be able to understand not only the basics of our technology solutions, but as they evolve over time, they can use these online resources to continue to educate themselves on both new as well as existing iterations of our technology. So it's a very important piece of what we do. In fact, we have the Compass Academy, which is the online educational resource that we offer all of our agents and employees as well.
That is great. Yeah, employees are also very important because they assist your agents and they help on day-to-day basis, I'm sure, right? So you have different trainings for agents and for your employees?
Well, yes. I mean, we have different trainings for employees based on the function that they serve. Obviously, our marketing team has a lot more ongoing education in terms of what the marketing aspects of our technological solutions are, so that they can educate our agents on the best use of those solutions. Obviously, we have employees that are in more operational roles that really focus on the more operational aspects, and the refinement of their craft from an educational perspective is more focused on that. But at the end of the day, all of our employees are trained to super serve our agents and really uncovering the best of not only the Compass platform, but the best in their own day-to-day business, which ties back to a lot of the business planning that we do with our agents.
I really like the direction that you are taking and how you are investing not just in agents that are it's a big asset for your company, but also in your employees, who I'm sure offers great support to the company.
Absolutely. They're a core part. Without them, nothing happens.
I'm sure they will like that part of the interview.
Yes, hopefully so.
Referral business is a great direction now, and it actually always have been a great direction, and some agents have up to 80-90% of their business as referral business. Yeah. And Compass has offices throughout the country. How do you help your agents, and how do they invest in referral business?
Yeah, so that's one of the biggest attributes of Compass overall. It's really where I think we drive a lot of value outside of just our tech platform and the other resources that we provide. The referral network is one of the most important aspects of that business. We have roughly 20,000 agents, I believe, on a national level at this point, distributed out throughout the United States. And from a brokerage perspective, we really have a lot of programs in place for agents in different regions, especially feeder markets. So in the case of Florida, for example, New York, Chicago, even California have now become big feeder markets into this region. So our agents in Florida are continuously working with agents in those regions, and we try to foster that communication between them in order for them to be able to send referrals, in both directions, from those regions into Florida, and conversely from Florida back to some of those markets as well. So it's one of the biggest differentiators that Compass can offer our agents, is really the strength of our referral network.
Do you also invest in CRM system, or your agents are free to choose what they like?
Yeah, so they're always free to choose whatever CRM platform they like. We do invest heavily in our own proprietary CRM platform, and not because I'm biased, but it is a phenomenal CRM platform, and we've really invested a lot into it over the last year and a half, if you will, and have made it one of our top priorities from a tech solutions platform perspective. So many of our agents have really started over the last year to realize the value that the CRM platform, our specific CRM platform, can really have for their business. And we receive testimonials from agents every day telling us how once they fully embraced our CRM platform, they've really started to see the positive impact on their business. So it is a core pillar of our tech solutions.
Yeah, and I'm sure it's very helpful in referral business as well. Absolutely. To have that platform and ability to keep track of everything. So it's great.
Absolutely.
Great.
Yes.
It looks like everybody is moving from every part of the United States of America to Florida. Even California, that has beautiful climate, is moving to Florida. What's your take on it? And what about international market? Because Florida was always big international.
Yeah, it's a great point. So yes, we have seen a huge influx of people moving from, specifically from the Northeast, from markets like California, from the Midwest, down to Florida. We had started seeing that pattern even before the pandemic, a lot of it driven by the fact that obviously we have beautiful weather in South Florida, but we also have very favorable tax system in Florida. We don't have a state income tax. So a lot of high net worth individuals were already starting to move down here over the last couple of years, just to be able to have residency here and take advantage of our state income tax system. What we saw when the pandemic started is it actually accelerated that. So we had many individuals that were already thinking of coming down here from New York and other markets because of the weather and the tax situation. But once the pandemic started, it really quickly accelerated the fact that people wanted to be in single family homes. They wanted to move out of buildings, and Florida just had the recipe for what they were looking for, which were a lot of single family homes, great weather, the beach, and the tax implications certainly didn't hurt. And we've seen that extensively accelerate over the last couple of months. In fact, now we're starting to see a lot of tech companies and even big financial firms from the Northeast starting to relocate some of their operations down here. So it certainly has had an impact on our market. Obviously, we're in a very tight inventory right now. You hear in the news every day about bidding wars on properties. So it's been an interesting year to say the least, and we've been very blessed here in Florida and in the real estate market to be on the right side of consumer behavior as it pertains to the pandemic in general. And then from an international perspective, yes, historically, Miami in particular, in South Florida, has been a big international market. Obviously, you know, we've been the gateway of South America for many years, and even from Europe to a certain degree. And we continue to see that. Over the last couple of years, Miami's international traffic has decreased a bit because of some of the political situations in Latin America. So we've seen more of an influx now of people coming from different parts of the US. But we are slowly starting to see some of that international traffic coming not only to Miami, but now to some of the broader areas in South Florida as well. But at the end of the day, Miami will always be an international city. It will always be the quote-unquote unofficial capital of Latin America. So we will always have a lot of people moving or investing, at least in secondary homes, in South Florida from places like Mexico, Argentina, Brazil, Colombia. So we expect to continue to see that for the foreseeable future.
Since everyone is moving to Florida, and there is no inventory. There is actually no inventory in New York either, or in New Jersey, or in Connecticut. But here it's really noticeable.
Yeah.
So how your agents deal with it?
Yeah, so luckily many of our agents have been blessed and have had a great year because of the dynamics, the market dynamics of the real estate market here. But it also poses some challenges. Obviously, having tighter inventory means that some of our agents have to get more creative in terms of their listing presentations, because there's a lot of agents that want to win over a lot of the same listings. So that's one of the things that I think our Compass agents are well poised, not only because we have phenomenal agents in and of themselves, but because we are able to provide them that differentiation in terms of the brand, as well as the solutions that we're able to provide them, such as concierge programs and bridge loans, as well as, you know, all of the AI powered technology that just allows them to be that much more efficient, that much more effective in winning listings, and then in selling properties, or conversely buying properties with our sellers and buyers. So I think our agents have been extremely well suited to adapt in the face of a changing real estate market, and we're very blessed that a lot of our agents have done very, very well this past year.
Well, I'm sure they are. It's a great company, and they have great support and great platform. So I believe that is one of the directions and the base that the company is offering, that agents feel comfortable and they're one step ahead.
Yes, absolutely. I completely agree.
What would you like to wish our audience, not just Compass agents, but everyone who is watching our video and our interview, what would you like to wish them in 2021?
Well, certainly in 2021, I wish everyone continued health. I know it's been a challenging year from a health perspective. We've all learned to adapt and basically get used to what our new normal is. But I'm hoping that for all of you in 2021, it's a year that will not only bring health, but prosperity and the ability to get back to some level of normalcy. I know for myself, I'm really looking forward to being able to travel again and enjoy a vacation with my family. So I hope that all of you can do that in a healthy and safe way. And, you know, like we said, South Florida continues to be a hot real estate market. So we welcome all of you to come down, enjoy our warm weather, our favorable tax system. And if you need a house in South Florida, please reach out to Compass.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I am Lucy Edwards, Director of Client Success at VHT Studios. And thank you so much for the interview today, Christian. Have a great day. Cheers.